Well, folks, I had something interesting to say this week, but, yeah. Why is it out of my entire sight that the only one who seems to really give a damn about this match is me? The only one who seems to be really interested in the connotations of why this match has come about and who we are facing this week. The only one who seems to be in any way intrigued by it is, well, me. I mean, let's face it, I'm not exactly the best of bedfellows with Omen and Sean Panache. Yeah, I'm sure Sean's still smarting after the incredible beating we gave him at Original Sin. And the entire cult knows the best man won. He doesn't. He still disputes that. And that's his prerogative. I mean, Sean Panache is Sean Panache, and he's a misguided, deluded. Just a tad. Sean Panache is that much deluded. Sean Panache. Everybody else. Greatest entertainer of the world is known, as you can see, chilling out max and relaxing and cooling in my personal, well, somebody else's chill space anyway. I mean, my personal one looks a lot better than this. This is just where I've been kipping out this week. But anyway, enough about my personal problems. As I was saying, Omen. Good guy, seen him a few times in matches. He's lost once in SCW, but he's won twice, which is, let's accentuate the positives here. Now, the problem is that Omen is not my kind of guy. He doesn't like me. Sean Panache doesn't like me. So I have a great team. I've got loads to work with. 150% success written all over it. Now, unfortunately, I'm going to be providing all 150% of that success. But no offense to Omen, no offense to Sean Panache, in their own little way, they'll be bringing something to the table which I'm sure everyone's going to enjoy. I mean, hey, people won't pay to watch Omen matches, right? I mean, I'm not the only one who sells tickets. I'm not the only one there isn't on the program. I mean, there are 6 people in this tag match. I am only one of them. That means potentially there is 900% effort in this match. There won't be, but potentially. You see what I mean? And obviously anyone else in the cult personality, everyone who knows the entire SQ universe, they're expecting something. They're expecting Sean Panache and Omen to kick me in the ass. Weirdly enough, they're not expecting anything to do with Joe McFarlane. They're not expecting Chris Strike, God of Thunder. They're not expecting Scorpio to be the person that they despise. It's hilarious, actually. Effectively, my team hates me more than they hate my opponents. I'm on the wrong side. No offense. Joe, I like the girl. Scottish, appreciate that one. Love the accent. And, okay, the new. Yeah, I don't know. I guess what I'm trying to say is that I want this match to be as good as all my matches are. I want this match to be memorable for all the right reasons. Unfortunately, it might be memorable for the wrong ones, which is rough with the smooth, I guess. Rough with the smooth. Go out there, Stu, do the job they pay you for. Impress the fans. Be your hero. Let's put it this way. If you were me, you'd probably take this one small hiccup. Move on. Don't let it phase you. And give the fans the best night of their life with 5 other people to bounce off of. It'd be good. And obviously I'm expecting Joe, and I'm expecting Mr. Shawshot himself, Chris Strike, to really go out there and show the world what they're made of. And I'm expecting Scorpio is not going to be pulling any slack. I'm expecting their team to do really well out there against me. You see, the problem with Panache is that he's stopped caring. I mean, that was the problem he had at Original Sin in the first place, is that he wanted to be this thing, that he wasn't prepared to be this thing. He doesn't like the fans anymore, he doesn't really get it, he doesn't believe he needs to work to be the best at this business. He doesn't believe he should pander. He doesn't believe that people need to see him doing his best thing. He thinks people should love him for no reason. Whereas people love me for lots of reasons. My burgeoning charismatic personality, my incredibly quirky off-the-wall sense of humour, my ability to be completely humble and humility. Express humility to all of my opponents without really meaning it. I'm kidding, of course. Ever since I've returned, obviously, I've been playing the whole idea that I've been out of it for a while, people have forgotten me a little bit, as much as you can forget me. But, yeah, I've always been on a bit of a downer, I'll freely admit, and I apologise now publicly in the format that I love the most. And I will give a plea to the entire Stu universe that they look past what has happened in the past couple of months and embrace the potential of the future. So, in many ways, I'm saying, Colt, your Messiah, your prophet, is here before you to apologise for his past performance. Going forward, he will endeavour not to be anywhere near as melancholic. He will certainly not suck as much in experts events, and generally he will do better in SCW for the benefit of all of you. Because, who loves you, and who do you love? But, in all seriousness, stop abuse of SCW fans. Stop the hatred. Stop the feeling that it's pandering or it's somehow parasitic. This is obviously not to the fans. This is more to you, Omen, more to you, Sean. You won't get as far as I have, as Joe has, as Scorpio Shelby, even Insomnia, without some degree of je ne sais quoi, which is French for je ne sais quoi. Omen doesn't have it. He never will, if he carries on his current mentality. He believes he can just powerhouse his way through the SCW roster and everyone will applaud him and give him everything he ever desires. He will get out of this company as much as he puts in. Panache wanted to hand it on a plate. He wanted to be the top dog. When informed that he wasn't the greatest entertainer in SCW, he threw a hissy fit and outright challenged me for the title of greatest entertainer in SCW. When my attitude isn't that I need this kind of thing. I'm not like David Cyclone. I don't need Mr. Main Event plastered across the top of me. I'm already Mr. 150%. I can 150% rise above that. And also, I would just like to tell you, woman, that Mr. Stu 150% Who is 150% here for you in this match, supporting you, making it the best match you've ever had. 150%. Not 100%. No. The little bit extra. That tiny bit more that you normally couldn't bring to something. Stu Who fills the gap for you. He gives you that 50% more than you have, on top of the normal 150% he normally has. People expect 100% from everybody else. But Stu, no, I give 150. I make sure everyone is happy. That's my goal. Not yours. Mine. You go out there, you do what you do best. You beat the living hell out of Joe, Scorpio. Don't beat the living hell out of Chris Strike, because I think he really wants to cast that shot briefcase in some kind, and if he's a bit knackered, it won't be very good for the fans if you do that. So leave him a bit. I'll take him on one-on-one. I've saved him a few times now, so I'm kind of getting used to what he's like. He's good in the ring, and I think I know how to bring out the best potential in him, which is always good. But yeah, you go out, you have fun. I will entertain the fans for you, and you'll see that they're not pandering, showboating little dickheads. I don't know what to do about Sean, though. Sean went into this week a little half-assed, maybe. He's a little uncaring, maybe he's unfocused, but fair enough. He's probably got something on his mind, he's probably got Double Down or something really, really pinging away. He is the television champion after all, so he's probably worried that he's going to get the belt snatched from him at some point. As far as I know, not by me, so, you know, you shouldn't be worrying about this match particularly. But, yeah. Thoughts and worries, fears, and generally... what's the word I'm looking for? Being paranoid. That's your problem. It shouldn't be Sean Panache anymore. It should be Sean Paranoid. Sean Paranoid that he's going to get his ass kicked. Sean Paranoid that he's not as good as he thinks he is. Sean Paranoid that he's losing his touch. That sums Sean up right. And that will explain why, in this particular matchup, 450% of the effort is going to have to come from 150% Stu Who. This could be the match that breaks me, purely because I end up giving my heart out so hard that I have a heart attack in the middle of the ring, purely for the entertainment value of all the fans out there. Now, Universe doesn't want that, do you? No. Kel doesn't want to lose that leader. Yeah. So come on, guys. Pull your pants up. You don't really need to face me much. Go out there, give your aggression out on your opponents. Our opponents. Don't fight me. Fight them. Of course, I'm quite happy to fight you, if you want that to be the case. I mean, hey. Whatever happens on the night, right? But I know Joe McFarlane probably wants to try her luck against the great Stu Who, SCW legend. She doesn't want to try her luck against Stu Who. Just had his ass kicked by being stabbed in the back by his 2 tag team partners. So just ask yourselves, Omen, Sean. Even if you're not pandering to the fans, what would you prefer to do in this match? Would you prefer it to be 3-on-3, or would you prefer it to be 3-on-2? Because if you knock me out for no reason, or discount me, or ignore me, then you're handicapping yourselves, which, to be frank, you don't really need right now, because purely on like a piece of paper statistics-wise, the other 3 beat you 2 hands down. In fact, the only reason you stand a chance out of there is because of me.